What's up, everyone? This is Saiyan back once again for some more Let's Play Chrono Trigger. In the last part, we went up against Lavos and probably got our asses kicked, but no one got it worse than Chrono, considering he got his ass evaporated. And now Dalton has taken all of our shit, not to mention our time machine, the prick. And now we gotta try and get them all back from his ugly ass face. So let's try and do that, shall we? Keyword there being try. Gotta check every single room. Don't know what the hell you're guarding, better get the shit out of the way. And of course, he has to show up right at the edge. Just so he can launch missiles. I don't get why it immediately goes to the top when it can easily fit on the bottom. I don't get that. Poor Luke has to just stand by and wait for the battle to be over. Luckily, these guys are plenty weak. Well, unless they're in a group like the one we saw last time. And also, I believe anyone not participating in the fight won't get any experience whatsoever. Let's hope that's her weapon in armor. This damn thing would load faster. Thank you, Ayla, ending it in one shot. Really hope to get all of her techniques as soon as possible. Yeah, we got Luca's equipment now. Now all we need are our items. I'm pretty sure you can't go through this area without them. So let's get up here and see if we can find them in the next area. As soon as this gets over and done with. Yeah, they are plenty weak, only 150 HP. Nice. Off to find my items that bastard stole. I'm not turning this into a song. I don't care. Not going to be one. Yeah, can we do Antipode 2? I don't think I showed it off. At least I'm pretty sure I haven't. It looks pretty. It does plenty of damage. Very nice indeed. Room on the left or room on the right? Hopefully the guys don't spawn as soon as I come back out the damn door. Yep, that must be our items. Well, let's close the chapter on this one so we can head up to the front and then kick Dalton's ass. To be honest, I thought this was going to last a hell of a lot longer. I think it's going to be a while before Ayla does anything new with Luca. Kind of weird how that goes around. I think the next one she gets her little spin. That's another dual tech that they can do it together. That's probably going to be still some time before we get that. And we get the items. Now let's just try and get the hell out of here. They don't respawn, do they? Nope, they don't. Ah, nice handy escape route. Actually, we're on the wing of the Blackbird. And these things are pretty much like the rebels that we fought on the floating island. The Island of Woe, I believe it was called. These things give out a crap ton of experience and tech points, but they are hard as hell to hit. Really, you'd have a better time with the rebels than with these guys. And also, these guys do attack you, whereas the rebels, all they did was run away. And something tells me I'm not going to be able to get any of them, so I'm just going to pass over them. All they seem to do is just self-destruct anyway. Plus, there are better places to get tech points and experience. Knowing my luck, I wouldn't have gotten any of them anyway. And now it's time for a mid-boss. On the wing of the damn ship. It's another golem. But it's not going to be as annoying as the last ones were. Not by a long shot. And also get that little shuttle out of here. The golem boss. This one's a bit different than the last golems that we went against. One thing, it doesn't exactly operate the same way as they did. Doesn't copy us or anything. Because it's afraid of heights. Yeah, kind of weird for something like this to be afraid of something simple like heights. Even the main characters aren't afraid of it. They're fighting on the wing of this thing where they can easily get blown off. And this is an optional fight. You can either obviously try and beat him before he eventually leaves, or he'll run away and just disappear in a puff of smoke. But luckily this leads into an actual fight against Dalton. I don't think I've ever seen anyone beat this guy. You have to be pretty high level in order to get rid of him. Either that or just do a New Game Plus. I don't really see the point of doing a New Game Plus where you're pretty much already stacked from head to toe with all the things that you could easily kill the final boss with. That's not as fun as seeing it from the beginning to the end. In the meanwhile, we're doing the exact same combination we used against Giga Gaia on the Island of Woe. Just without Chrono doing his confusion attack. I was actually surprised I got him to get Luminaire before he went off into being a little sprite on the screen. Little pixie soul thing. You're making that quite obvious, man. So just die and give me some experience. Definitely need to get some more MP for Marl, because she's using up a ton of it. The more you keep saying it, the more annoying you're going to become. Yeah, something tells me I won't be able to beat him, so I'm just going to get ready for the next fight. And he's gone. Gotta be pretty damn quick on the draw in order to get rid of him. What did you do? What did you do to my baby? How dare you give it wings? Wait, that's actually kind of an improvement. That's a stupid name. And you're not allowed to break the fourth wall. Only cool people are allowed to do that. So yeah, the dipshit actually did something right. Well, pretty much did it for himself, but you get the idea. Yeah, he's not flying away. He's actually going to be coming after us. How they're not getting blown off at this height, I have no idea. Guess it must be the Sonic the Hedgehog thing, where Sonic could easily just stand on the plane and not even budge. Make like a tree and get out of here. Well, my kid and Biff is cooler than him. Biff had more character. Not to mention he was funnier. Oh, snap. She's gone crazy! She's a wild animal! Yeah, but we're actually fighting him on top of the Epoch, or Gamma as I've called it. Thankfully he doesn't make me change the name or anything, so it makes it a bit better. And for the most part, this fight is a joke. All he has is that weak little wave attack. It doesn't exactly do very much. So let's just chuck some ice cubes at him. And I believe he does all the elemental attacks, but at this point, that's not really that big of a deal. It's not going to help you too much there, bud. Let's try kicking him in the face. QR2 on Ayla. Not nearly as much as the ice cube toss, but it gets the job done. I don't believe he has that much HP anyway. Definitely has less than the boss, the golem boss that we faced. Let's do another cube toss, and then we'll heal ourselves with some tonics. I think just about 3 or 4 of these will easily put him down. Or 2 plus a flame kick. Unfortunately, we don't actually get the satisfaction of finishing him off. He just gets sucked into a portal, and that's it. That's not satisfying. It just pisses me off. And we got another fire whirl with Luca. But this time it's with Ayla and not Chrono. Yeah, that would be the more important thing if we could steer this fucking thing. I think you have to hit the square button at that point. You gotta try all the buttons. It's too bad we don't actually get to use the frickin' laser beams that he installed onto this thing. Oh well. Can't get everything. More lasers? Nope, we just blow this damn thing out of the sky. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Should have been Dalton inside that stupid ship. Never before have I met a character I've hated so much. And yet all he said was text. No, he didn't. He deserved to die, not get stuck in a portal. Now we officially have our airship for the game. So now we can fly wherever we want. Yeah, but I could have used a better color than brown. Fortunately, he's already dead. Nothing's gonna change that. Not for a while, anyway. So we can officially land just about anywhere that's not on, like, a house or anything like that. Just on solid ground. This is not going to be like the whole Titus situation in Final Fantasy X. Nope. But we're going to do something a bit different before we move on to the next part of the story. Let's go for... It really doesn't matter who I pick for this. It really doesn't. Well, it matters if you have Frog in the party, though, because he's the most important thing for this. Go to the North Cape and you'll see a familiar face who we've had a bit of contact with in the last part. It is Sprite. No, it's Magus. Standing on a North Cape. And this is actually an optional thing in the game. The first option is actually fighting him like you do in the past. But the second option, which we'll get to after his story, is even better. So was this during the whole Lavos thing, or was this before? So many time paradoxes. Showed up without his head there for a second. But Lavos is guessing, come on guys, you just woke me up after this. And all the gurus are getting thrown into different parts of time. And unfortunately, Janice gets sucked into a different era as well. Surprised that evil bitch isn't laughing at that. She probably would too. Greasy bitch. So Melchior got stranded in 1000 AD. Balthazar got stuck in the future, and the last one, he got stuck somewhere a bit familiar. The end of time. Yeah, it's kind of obvious who that turns out to be later on. And Janice gets stuck in the Middle Ages. So yeah, Magus was Janice the whole time. Don't really know where he got the pointed ears and the white hair, though. I don't think they really explain that in, like, wikis or anything else. No one has an answer. Really gotta pull that card. And we're going to choose not to fight him. Because, unlike what Frog says here, that's pretty much pointless and that won't solve anything. Other than getting revenge, but that in itself isn't all that worth it. He actually joined your party, believe it or not. So one of the main villains of the story actually becomes a hero. He knows how to restore lost or misplaced time streams. Glad someone does. So yes, Magus, or as I'm going to call him by his original name of Janus, will be joining our party. I think it's better that he has his original name. But kind of a fuck up on the game designer's part is when you go back in time, they actually start saying Janus instead of Magus, or whatever you changed it to. So it kind of screws up with the story. And who should we pick? Well, we've been with the girls for quite some time, so let's have a man party in here. And as you can see, he comes pre-packaged at level 37, or just a few levels above where you're at right there. That's always good. Now the problem being, what the hell do we do next? What should we do? Should we go try to find Chrono, or should we go for the other side quests? Or maybe we should continue on with the what little story that's left in this era. Also, that stupid fucking new won't get out of the way, so I can get my tab. It's Alphador. Hey, kitty. He's gonna be following us all over the place. Who was looking for me? That's his kitty. See, little kitty, little Alphador. Yes, I know about the sun and moonstones. Oh, they're actually talking about you, man. Haha. I guess the story will continue once we get inside the time machine. So let's do that. As it continues to take its sweet-ass time. And things are going from bad to worse. Think it was bad when Dalton showed up? Oh, something even worse. Something even more wicked this way comes. This thing is going to be all over history. Or mainly in 3 eras. Well, because I don't get why it's not in 4 eras. Technically it should be in here considering it's rising from the ocean. But yeah, the Ocean Palace, it has risen and become a new fortress. Called the Black Omen. Kind of an awesome name, I gotta admit. But yeah, it's now a ginormous fortress that, if you want, you could actually go through it 3 times. But you have to go through the future, the present, and the past in that order in order to get that privilege. Well, it's going to have to wait, because I'm actually going to be saving that for last of all of the side quests. Because that's going to immediately lead into the fight with Lavos. I think we got a little bit of time left. Let's get to... not the apocalypse. I don't want to die just yet. Let's go to the future. Because I got a little bit of treasure hunting to do. Just a wee bit. Because when we originally showed up in this place, I'm starting to sound like Elmer Fudd. God. When we originally arrived in the future, the area where we landed in, which is right here, there was a black box in the area where we escaped the guards from 1000 AD. And I'm going to go back and get it. And also getting through this door anyway. Behind this door. Door number 1. Treasure chest. Gold stud. And a full ether. And a magic tab. I believe the gold stud will allow you to use techniques a bit more less expensive. So it cuts down on costs of using magic, pretty much. Yeah, that was a load to say. MP use cut by 75%. Anyone you want to use that on, especially if they use magic, definitely put that on them. Me, I prefer to put it on Marl since she uses a lot of very expensive, very magic-heavy techniques like reviving or curing or using the ice spells. You get the idea. Or you can use it on Luca or Magus. Whoever you want. Really doesn't matter. But we gotta get to the other place. I believe it was here. The Banger Dome. Hopefully there's no bugs in here. Let's get inside here. Was this here before? Doesn't seem like it was. But we're gonna go inside anyway. A charm top, a full ether, and a wallet. I believe the wallet actually turns your whatever experience you get into money. And the charm top is for Ayla. It is to increase her success rate when stealing an item. So let's strap that on right now. Oh, it's actually an accessory. And let's see about the wallet. Yeah, it turns XP into money, just like I said. Don't exactly need to put that on Robo. He's pretty much built like a friggin' tank. I'll put the third eye on him instead. And you're still good with the hero medal, even though the Masamune is not nearly that good. So I'll give you something else in order to compensate. We'll give you the wall ring. The only one missing anything good is really Luca. But there is another stud around here. I believe it is called the Silver Stud, which cuts MP use by 50%. So it's a bit less less useful than the gold, but still good. I believe this is the only way in order to get into that area that we escaped from before, because they actually locked the thing up. Or maybe not. I guess there's no way to get in there now. Well, yeah, we left our thing behind pretty much. Let's go back and get it. But hey, now we got all the lights activated pretty much. Let's go get our time machine so we can promptly park it back in the end of time. Since that's where you can easily store the damn thing. I guess we'll never get that black box. It's so sad. Let's get the hell out of here. It's too dreary in this era. Pretty sure there's other domes with hidden goodies inside, but that'll have to wait for a while. But let's park it here just for now. Disembark. And let's check out Specchio and see what he has to say about Megas' prowess with magic. No, he's kind of dead. It's pretty damn good. I believe you do fight Specchio. I don't think I ever explained this, but if you do beat him, he gives you a bunch of tabs. Like power tab, magic tab, speed tab. You get the idea. But the thing is, he's also balls hard. Probably even harder than Lavos, believe it or not. But I think that's going to do it for today. So next time, and Let's Play Chrono Trigger, we're going to talk with the old man by the lamppost and see what he knows about bringing back Chrono. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!